Traffic law enforcement officers are stepping up their campaign to remove unsafe vehicles from the roads ahead of the peak festive season travel. The Road Traffic Management Corporation says vehicles roadworthiness has been identified as a key area of focus in this year's festive season road safety campaign. RTMC says last year vehicle roadworthiness was a factor in 7% of fatal crashes that took place over the festive season. Simon Zwane of RTMC joins us now to tell us more. Simon, good evening and thank you very much for joining us tonight on the Newsfeed Late Night. When we talk unroadworthiness, what are we looking at as far as traffic infringement is concerned?
Thank you very much, Thabo, for this opportunity. When we talk about roadworthiness, we are really looking at all those factors that compromise the fitness of the vehicle to be on the road. These can include smooth tires, faulty brakes, steering racks that are loose, can also include cracks on the windscreen where the crack impedes the driver from seeing the road properly. Can also include worn wipers and lights that are not working properly. Either they blind other people or there's only one light working.
Right. So in terms of process and procedure, what should motor vehicle owners be expecting? I mean, should I expect that when I come to the roadblock and the officers are checking for all those issues that you've just mentioned, that my vehicle will be impounded?
If you come to the roadblock and the officers check and find some of these faults, they will remove the disc from your car. That means the car has been discontinued, may not be used on the road, and then you'll get a traffic fine for that, and you will then have to fix all the identified defects, take the car back for roadworthy testing before you can use it on the road again.
Yeah, you've been confronted with this question before, but I'm going to put it to you again, right? Let's say you are doing this operation on the N1 on your way to Limpopo. The thing that traffic officers do, yes, they'll stop the car, they will take the disc and they will give you the fine. But after that, they still allow you to continue to travel ahead to get to the rest of your journey.
Sometimes you are allowed to finish the journey, maybe traveling at reduced speed, and once you reach your destination, you must attend to all of those matters before you can take another trip again.
Yeah, but I mean, the question becomes, what is the rationale of that? I mean, if already you're saying the vehicle is not worthy to be on the road, why allow me to continue with the destination?
Well, it is when they determine that the defects are not serious enough, maybe you will be allowed to. But where involves a public transport vehicle and the defects are so major, that car will be impounded, and that the owner of the car would have to fix the car before it leaves the pound, pay the impoundment fees, pay the traffic fines, and then get the car to the roadworthy testing station. After fixing everything, if it passes at the vehicle testing station, then only then can it be used on the road again.
Right. And is there an understanding across the board as to how this discontinuation process is going to be applied? I tell you why. We saw under lockdown level 1 and the number of directives and regulations that were issued at the time that police officers, for example, were conducting arrests for different things at different times, and some of them were not even supposed to have been arrested, and that created a whole lot of confusion. Is there an understanding across the board on how this discontinuation process is to be followed?
Yeah, no. There is understanding across the board on this one. This is the normal operations that are undertaken even during the year. It's not a special operation, but it's being intensified now during the festive season. So officers understand under which condition they may discontinue a vehicle and when they can impound it.
All right. Now, there's an area here that is particularly important that you're highlighting in your statement, the area of modified vehicles, not modified to the manufacturer's specifications. Just talk us through that and clear it out for me. What do you mean?
Yeah, the most common modification you'd find, particularly on bakkies, is these extra lights that they put on the bakkies. Those are not specified by the manufacturers, and in fact, in many cases, those lights can be blinding to other motorists, and that is why those also are classified as factors that can lead to a discontinuation of a vehicle if they are not removed.
Okay. And you will be having these mobile testing stations across various posts in different provinces. That's what vehicles can or vehicle drivers must expect to see on the roads?
Yes, we've deployed all of these mobile vehicle testing stations to assist law enforcement authorities in different provinces and municipalities in identifying vehicles that are not roadworthy. So the cars can be put on the on these testing stations, and a report will come out on the reflecting the number of defects that are on that car. And based on that report, the car would then be discontinued with immediate effect.
And are these operations that will be carried out, Simon, on specific days, or is it something that would carry out throughout the festive season? And what would be the cut-off period for that campaign?
I will carry them throughout the festive season until people return to work or until schools reopen, but they will be carried out throughout the festive season and even beyond. Beyond the festive season, we will be informed by information on the ground in a particular area, but we are identifying Fridays and weekends as drunk driving days. Wednesdays have also been highlighted as days on which most accidents happen, and therefore there will be focused attention around Wednesday to make sure that there's a compliance with the rules of the road. So the campaign is not only for the festive season. As the minister calls it, is a Arrive Alive 365 days, 24/7, wire.
Simon Zwane speaking for the RTMC. Appreciate your time. Thank you very much for joining us on the Newsfeed Late Night.